Hey, I'm Jen Thoden, and welcome to Lesson 2 of Transform Your Wardrobe. In this lesson, we're going to continue editing our wardrobes because we want to get rid of all the things that are kind of part of our old selves, things that we really don't want to wear or don't really reflect our true selves and style. So we're going to continue to move those things out. And then we're going to focus on creating and designing our fall color palettes. This is going to be so much fun. And the idea is that it's going to be a very focused color palette, which at first might feel limiting, but I promise you it will reward you in the end because you're going to end up with a wardrobe that is just easy to wear, easy to mix and match, and you're just going to love shopping because of it. So we're going to dive into that, and then we're going to do some more style journal work. All right, so let's dive into lesson 2. First, we're going to talk about another part to editing your wardrobe. All right, so last week you spent some time starting to remove items from your wardrobe, your closet, your drawers that are clothes you're not going to wear this season at all. And now, assuming you did all that work, we're going to go back in and we're going to start to remove things that are not part of your color palette. Now, if I hadn't said before, knowing your colors is really important to being successful in this course and really just in general, just with editing your wardrobe and finding clothes that really make you feel great. So you're going to definitely want to know what colors look good on you, what your color palette is. And if you don't, there are resources that I've linked to before that are out in the lesson page. You can, that can help you figure out what your best colors are. So assuming that you know your colors, you're going to want to go through your closet and your drawers, and you're going to want to remove all the tops and scarves, clothes that are close to your face that are not in your color palette. It's time. All right, it's time to get rid of the clothes that really just don't make you feel very good at all. All right, so take some time to do that. And that includes also just clothes in general that you might have been holding on to, but you just don't love, or it doesn't really feel good to wear them. All right, so you're editing more things out of that wardrobe of yours. All right, we're making room for you. All right, let's dive into the bulk of this lesson, and this is a fun lesson. It's probably going to be one of your favorites. We're going to work on your personal color palette. Now, we're going to do this first and talk about your personal color palette, and then next week we're going to kind of back up a little bit before we really add color into your wardrobe. All right, so as I already had said, you're going to want to know your color type for you to be successful in this exercise. Now, we're going to start small. Your color palette that you're going to use is only going to be 2 or 3 colors. Less really is more. A lot of times we feel like we don't have anything to wear and we get a little overwhelmed with what's in our closet. Even though everything is in our color palette, it still doesn't always work. And that's sometimes because we just have too many different things. So our goal is to reduce and to focus on just 2 to 3 colors, plus your neutrals. So it's 2 to 3 colors and then your neutrals. So don't assume that your neutrals are part of that, all right? One of the colors that you might choose would be from the trending colors of the season. For 2017 fall winter, these are the colors of the season. These are the colors that Pantone has put out months ago and are the colors that you're going to see everywhere in the stores. So if you're going to be doing shopping to add into your wardrobe for the season, you might want to keep in mind what's going to be everywhere and easy to buy. All right, so these are the colors that are trending for this particular season. You typically want one of those colors, all right, especially for shopping. If you're not shopping and you just want to kind of keep what you already have, that's fine. Choose a color that's one of your favorite colors, right? You want to be able to love what you're looking at when you open up your closet. You want to be able to love what you're wearing. So choose a color that you love, right? And then you could also add in a third color. So ideally, these 2 or 3 colors should really work well together. Use your color wheel as a guide to help you see how these colors relate to each other on the color wheel. There's lessons inside the Style Club that helps you learn how to use your color wheel to create different color combinations, and you can use that as well. But you want those colors to go well together so that you have more options in creating those outfits, all right? You can look inside the Style Club. This is a screenshot of the Bright and Warm, and this is where you can get all of your digital color palettes. So if you're trying to figure out what colors from my color palette do I have, well, they're all right here for you, and you can sift through here and choose colors that you like, that you know will look good on you. Okay, so again, 3 colors, right? One that's your favorite, another that hopefully is one of the trending colors, and then if you want to do a third one, look at your color palette and see what else might work. You can also look at what you already have. We have a tendency to gravitate towards the same colors, and that's not a bad thing. It's just things that we really like. So look in your closet. What do you already have? And that might also dictate what colors you want in your color palette, especially if you're trying to save money or you're on a budget and you don't want to go out and buy a whole bunch of new things. Look in your closet and see what colors you already have. And then really important, make sure that the colors that you're choosing are in alignment with the mood that you're trying to convey. So you remember that style statement and how you're going to wear the wardrobe this season. Is it going to be serious, fun, playful, friendly, etc.? And those colors that you choose for that wardrobe really matter. Okay, so inside of the Style Club is your colors are broken down for you. So you've got your power colors, your Healy energy colors, tranquil, romantic, and those are the colors that you can see and look at and choose from to help convey your message. So if your message is all about authority, perhaps, or to convey leadership or power, you might want to look at the power colors. If your message is more about being engaging and friendly and romantic, you might want to look at the romantic colors, okay? You don't have to, but it's a good idea so that you're in alignment with what mood you're trying to convey. And for a shameless plug, you don't have to worry about this too much. There are color combinations already created for you in this season's fall winter color fans. So you can also check those out at colorfans.com. Let me give you an example though, just so you can see. So if you love the color grenadine, like I love the color grenadine, and since it's a trending color and it's also just a tomato red, it's very pretty, I'm gonna put that into my color palette. And then I can look and see what other colors the color fan offers me as ideas. And it shows me here robin's egg and warm charcoal gray. Well, warm charcoal gray is a neutral, so we're not doing neutrals just yet. But I do like the robin's egg with the grenadine. So I've chosen those 2 colors, and then the third color I chose is a color that I already have in my wardrobe. I have a lot of summer blues, light blue, button-down shirts that I love to layer under sweaters in the wintertime, or just on its own with slacks or jeans. It's just a really easy color to wear. It's almost like a neutral, but it's got a little bit more color and brightness to it, and I seem to be able to wear that pretty easily across the board. So I added that into my personal color palette, and so now I've got my 3. So that's how I'm doing that. If you want to know how I did this, you can open up slides in Google, like open up Google Slides, upload one of your photos, and there is a tool that allows you to create shapes, okay? So let's see here, I'm gonna make a circle. If I draw a circle, and it defaults to gray, there's a little bucket that you can change the colors, and you can change it to whatever you want. So if you're looking at your color palette here, you can fill your color in slides to whatever it makes the most sense. So like, let's say you really like a bright turquoise, you can do that and slide it around. okay? And you can get your color here. It's not going to be exact, but it is a way for you to be able to kind of put your color palette together, all right? And so that should help a little bit. All right, so to recap, you're looking for 2 to 3 colors, not your neutrals. The colors should look pretty well together. You can use your color fan to help you and with guidance as far as figuring out what colors look good together for the trending season. Look at what you already have and look at the digital color palettes inside the Style Club to help you align your mood with your wardrobe and the colors, right? For your style journal, start looking for color inspiration. So you have ideas of what you really enjoy and what you like. So start keeping your eyes open now when you're shopping or when you're looking through magazines or looking at photographs, pictures, whatever. And when you see something that kind of inspires you with color combinations that you like, go ahead and put those into your journal. So again, you might have a digital journal or a physical journal or both, whatever makes sense to you. It's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be creative, it's supposed to be inspiring. So do whatever makes sense for you, but keep an eye out for the things that you like, okay? And it could just be like looking around and shopping too and just seeing like an outfit on a mannequin that you like the colors of, okay? And pay attention to the colors you are always attracted to. There's a reason for that, and you shouldn't fight it. So if you're always attracted to yellow, for example, that's okay. Just kind of be aware of that because it might mean that those colors are just in alignment with you and you like them and make you feel good and happy. All right. So just kind of use your journal to just stay aware of your choices and what makes you feel good and what doesn't. Right. And so try to make it a habit to write in your journal on a daily basis. So here are your assignments for lesson 2. Continue editing your wardrobe. It would be great if you could post your color palette image in the discussion area of lesson 2. So again, pull out Google Slides, upload your image to Google Slides so you have your photo in the actual slide. Draw 3 circles and fill them with colors from your color palette that you like, or you can just eyeball it and have those together and post them in the discussion and inspire other people to do the same thing so you guys can learn from each other and get feedback, or hey, do these colors look good together, that kind of stuff, and just have fun with it because the whole goal here is to find something that you really, really love and enjoy. You could also post it out there and say, hey, do these colors convey authority? Do these colors convey creativity? And just get some other people's eyes on them and to share. And continue to write in your style notebook about once a day. So have fun with this exercise. Now, I do want to share with you a service that I'm offering through this course, and it's called the Done For You Color Palette. A lot of times it's really easy to get overwhelmed with all of your color choices and you're not exactly sure what looks good. So if you would like me and my team to help you with that, we could definitely do that. And so the final result will be your photo, so you'll need to supply your photo, and 2 to 3 colors plus neutrals to create a color palette that looks good on you and also mixes well in a great way, plus a recommendation for an everyday lipstick color. So for me, that's coral pink. These are the colors that I've chosen for my color palette. Butter Rum and Grenadine are both in the fall trending colors for the season, so I think that's perfect. I love charcoal gray as another neutral. And then I have the 3 that I've already shown you from my color palette. And as you can see, these colors start to really mix together well. Like I have a charcoal gray sweater dress, and I love the idea of layering the button-down sky blue or summer blue top underneath it as a real preppy look. And then maybe the butter rum is my suede boots, okay? I could do grenadine as a top with a skirt, a butter rum skirt, the robin's egg blouse, and a charcoal gray pants. I mean, it can go on and on and on. In fact, it can go on where I started to play around with different color combinations of how these could work together. And you just start to see that there's just so many different things you can do. And it's just a lot of fun. So if you need an expert to help you with your colors, then consider signing up for the Done For You Color Palette service. It would work like this. You're going to get 2 to 3 colors plus neutrals. You submit the photo. And so I'll give you some instructions on the best photo to send me. You state the color, your color type, because this is not a color analysis, okay? This is not you paying for the done for you service and we give you a color analysis. So you're going to need to know what your color type or season is, what color palette is that we're using from. Now, I am an expert on color. I have a really good eye on what looks good on you. You do not need to know your color type to do this service, but just know that I'm going to choose colors that I feel look best on you, and that does not necessarily dictate your overall color type or season. All right. You also need to let me know what mood it is you're trying to convey and for what season, meaning cold weather, warm weather, etc. Where are you in the world, so that we don't design a palette that's too fall. It needs to be, it's more summer, spring. All right. And then we create that custom color palette for you with your image in the slide with circles and some common ideas of combinations of those colors. All right. So again, this is not a color analysis. It's just a done for you color palette. And so that would be $97. There's a link on the lesson page. So if you're interested in that, you can click on that, submit your order, and then we will follow up with you with instructions on how to submit your photo and get that started for you. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to help you guys out.